back for our match number 1. I don't like this hand. I don't like not having a 1-drop, but here's the thing. We're on the draw, so I think I'm willing to believe that this hand is actually worth it. Blue-red, huh? Not exactly sure what that means. Hopefully we draw a 1-drop. 1-drop would be great. Okay. I guess that's not terrible. That's interesting. I'll have to see how that turns into. An ornithopter. Okay. Ornithopter actually looks kind of cool. And a husk. Okay. Another husk. Okay. A little confused. I think here I'm gonna bolt. Just because I'm never really gonna have time to actually use my mana. Oh, well, you're a little late. But that actually works out because now what I can do is next turn I can just play these two guys. The other thing that Goblin Heel Cutter does is it's a constant creature for Goblin Cohort, which is really, really huge in this type of deck, so that should be good. Prophetic Prism. Is my opponent on some type of affinity that I'm not aware of? I am so confused. Yes, my opponent Galvanic Blasted my dude, which is hurtful. Hurts my feelings a lot, not gonna lie. This does not seem good for me. Okay. What is going on? A Tog now. Well, it's not good for me either. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't Chain Lightning now because of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to play out the Goblin Heel Cutter. And then I'm going to pass. And just, I guess, hope to draw something else. I'm not really sure what to do right now. Opponent's deck is very interesting. At first glance, it seems like a regular old Affinity deck, but I don't know. Also, drawing 5 lands is really bad. Like, I needed 2 of these lands to be spells, and then might be in decent shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would go to 13. Alright. I don't die, unless my opponent has, like, a fling or something. Fire Blast, huh? Alright, well, I'm going to get in and then chump, so not going to win by just sticking back. If my opponent has anything to remove my 2/2, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do about it, so it really sucks that I'm at the point where if I okay. Oh, does that give vigilance? Oh, that kind of sucks. He's not equipping. That's interesting. Why wouldn't you equip? Oh, what? No, why wouldn't you equip? I'm confused by that one. Oh, well, what do I know? What do I know? Because now he just equips to one of these, but he could have... Whatever. Whatever, I'm over it. Alright. Yes, put me to even lower on the scale. This is why this card is so good. I think he's gonna chump. I'd be surprised if he took 6 there. Well, I do actually have lethal on the board next turn if my opponent bricks. And for some reason does not equip to the Atog. And my opponent did actually brick. Excuse me, which is good. Again, my opponent did not equip to the Atog. What? I don't... Okay. I should not have won this game, but... It's very strange. I don't think I should have won this game, but my opponent decided not to. But this shows the power of Goblin Heel Cutter. Because now I get to put my opponent to 7, I do get to kill him. So... That's always fun. Ooh, even a Valley Dasher. Go ahead and attack for 8. Make this guy not block. Put my opponent to 5. Cast by sacking these 2. Opponent goes to 1. Come on, I know you're going to 1. And chain lightning you. I don't know if my opponent... Does my opponent still get to copy it? No, I didn't think so. No, they didn't. Okay. So, that wasn't bad. I'm going to bring in Gorilla Shamans, though. Because it might slow my opponent down, or I can destroy, like, Flare Husks and things. The Fire Blast does not seem great, even though it was good there, but I think that was just special circumstances. And the Mutagenic Growths don't seem all that good. Is there anything else that they're not better than? I don't think so. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at dealing with a Tog past Goblin Heel Cutter, but the problem is their main source of removal looks like it's going to be Galvanic Blast, which Mutagenic Growth does not help against anyway. So I don't really think there's a point in leaving Mutagenic Growth in. I might bring it back in on the play, but I'm not sure. I think Chain Lightning is still better on the draw, but we'll see. So we got a mulligan. I am going to keep this one. It's a 1-land hand, this is true. But I only needed 1 more land for this hand to be good. We do get a Scry. We do have 3 1-drops, at worst 4. At the very worst, literally. Chain Lightning. Well, we don't need that. I'm never going to really have the time to cast it. What I really need are lands. Oh my god, it's Bonesaw! Bonesaw is ready! Oh my god, Michael Jacob would be proud. Sweet. Well, had I known I was going to draw a land after the Chain Lightning, I would have actually kept the Chain Lightning. So I'm going to play Cohort here first. And then next turn I'm going to play the 2 Jackal Familiars. I think just getting 4 power onto the board rather than 3, even though it is first strike, is better. Okay. We have a Prism. Cool. Alright. Oh, another Legionnaire. It's not bad, but still, I'm still just gonna play 2 Jackal Familiars. F8 again is not working. I don't know why, but it isn't. Whatever. Alright, well that kind of sucks. My opponent played a Mirror Enforcer. I drew a Chain Lightning. So, I could attack with both of these and trade Chain Lightning for Mirror Enforcer, but then I can't actually cast anything else. So I think here I'm just going to do that. And I think I want to drive in 4 damage. And put my opponent to 15. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I have no problem sacrificing a creature to Mirror Enforcer to drive in 4 damage and put my opponent to 15. like I said, the point of this deck is to bring my opponent from 20 to 0 as quickly as possible, so we'll see how this plan goes for me. Okay, my opponent played a Flare Husk and an Atog. Well, that's a good creature, but it's not great here. So, going to just play Porcelain Legionnaire and not attack this turn, because that would not be very fruitful. And I'll just say go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't die to a Tog by itself. It would only be 15, so let's see how I feel about that. He is attacking with a Tog, however. I think here the plan is to double block, because then he has to sack... Well, no, he'd have to sack 2 artifacts to do that. So maybe I should block with everything on this, but then I don't know if I'm winning after that. I don't really know how I'm winning, to be honest. I think the plan here is to block with everything and hope my opponent messes up. I think that's my only option, is just to hope my opponent messes up and has nothing and loses their Atog. Because I just... With the cards in my hand, I don't see myself winning at the moment. I don't even see a fruitful game plan. So I think I'm just going to have to block a Tog's bunch and hope that my opponent just does something drastic. And see what happens. Interesting. So my opponent decided to sack almost everything. And I drew a 3rd land. So I think what I'll do is... I think I'll just play this Goblin Heel Cutter and get in for 3. I think Chain Lightning the Atog just doesn't do anything here. Yeah, it looks like my opponent has a Galvanic Blast. You know, it's weird. My opponent decided to just sack a bunch of artifacts instead of using Galvanic Blast to kill one of my dudes. That is quite interesting. They have another Atog? Oh, another Atog. Oh, okay. I think I'm pretty dead here. And it's because they were able to get a Mirror Enforcer out. It's not even the Atogs, it's just the Mirror Enforcer. And the fact that I actually don't have a way to kill it in my deck. If I draw Gorilla Shaman, it'll be fun. What the hell just happened? Okay. I don't know why my opponent did that, but sure. Oh, another Hero Cutter. Okay, well, I guess... Kill this Atog. Unless my opponent wants to sack the Mirror Enforcer, I'll gladly accept it. And I guess I'm going to take 5. And get in for 2. At least a land here next turn is not the worst. No. Now it kind of is. Actually, I can't win anymore. I guess if I draw... No, I can't win in here anymore, actually. Yeah, because there's no point, because I can... Yeah, there's no point. Because I can block and then block, but the problem is... I will always be dead to the Smear Enforcer, so I'm going to have to top deck a creature literally every turn for the rest of the game and hope my opponent skips 1 attack. Alright, so I don't really understand what I'm playing against, but... You know, it's... is what it is. So Mutagenic Growth actually seems like it'll be good against this dude's deck. Better than Chain Lightning. So we'll bring in the Mutagenic Growths. And we'll go down to 1 Chain Lightning. I don't think Chain Lightning is going to be great. This hand is gas-o-lean. This hand is what I'm talking about. Just gonna go turn 1 here. Oh, I did not mean to play that one. It doesn't really make a difference. Oop, I'm hitting F8. It's not working. I don't know why. Just gonna go. It really didn't matter. Just go 1 mana 2/2 here. If I'm gonna kill it. Okay. Ornithopter's cool. I guess. That's not bad. Here, I guess we can go Valley Dasher. Opponent will probably kill it since they went turn 1 Great Furnace. And, you know, I guess just, you know, it's funny because in Affinity, you always hope that against any red deck, this is what you get, turn 1. And this is probably the only red mana that they play that's untapped in their deck, which is kind of really frustrating. Getting a little outlucked at the moment. Ah, yes, Bonesaw. Bonesaw's ready. Okay. Hopefully I don't draw any more lands for the rest of the game. So here we, just have to do this, I guess. Tekken for 8. Put my opponent to 12. I don't think my opponent will block with an Ornithopter, but they very well could. Nothing is stopping them, that's for sure. So we'll see what they do. Okay, so my opponent played Prophetic Prism and Galvanic Blasted my 1/1. A little confused by that. I'm a little confused. But it's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I don't know. So my opponent could take 10 here and go to 2, or they can block and take 7 and go to 5. So we'll see what they decide to do. Probably my opponent's going to block one of my 3-power guys. I would have to imagine. Yep. And they're going to go to 4. Sorry, 4? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. Oh, right. This is a 2/2, not a 1/1. I'm dumb. Well, they went to 5 anyway. Don't mind me. Alright, and my opponent scooped. So, I suppose that's that. I don't know what my opponent was playing. My opponent was drawing very perfectly for a little while. That was a matchup where I think Smash the Smithereens would have been possibly better, but only because I was really being results oriented with that, considering the fact that Mirror Enforcer was the big guy, but you know, whatever. As you saw in that game 3, Gorilla Shot would have been much better. It killed Ornithopter, would have killed Bonesaw, would have killed 2 of his lands. It would have just been better. But that was the breaks. So that was match number 1. Join back for match number 2, and I'll see you soon.